Okay, the first thing you are going to do is make sure that you have your reference picture. This is your reference picture. Make sure that you have it close so that you can look at it as you are doing this. Okay, so we're going to start with our white chalk pastel, and we are going to start up on the forehead. This part is the lightest up here, and it gets darker as you go down. So we're going to just go ahead and start on the light part. And guys, when you do this, I want you to go in the direction that the hair is. The hair grows up and out, almost like from the nose. It goes up and out. Okay, so almost I guess like a starburst or a sun. So we're going up. We're going to color up, kind of like with little hairs. It's okay if some of the little bit of the blue shows through. Okay, and as we get to the eyes, we're going to turn it, and we're going to go sideways, and then down here, it goes down. So get all of that done. Okay, get it done on one side, and then go ahead and get it done on the other side. And you can kind of see on your picture, at least most of your pictures, it depends on how the copy machine works. You can see how the hair goes. Okay, leave the snout alone for now. We're just going to do this hair. Okay, and then go ahead and outline the ears and color them in. Okay, next we're going to do the snout. Okay, and the snout, we're going to start at the nose, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go out. It might be kind of hard to do under the nose, but still try to go out almost like a starburst or like a sun, like when you make a sun. Okay. Then I want you to bring just a little bit of this under his nose. You should still be able to see a little bit of your line that you drew, the outline of your bear. Now for looking at our bear, the darkest part is under the snout. So we're going to take a little bit of black, just a little bit, guys, because a little bit goes a long way. And just put a little bit, careful not to get it on the snow or the paws. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit under the snout, and then we're going to blend it into the fur on our polar bear. I did not get enough fur over there. So blend it up and kind of blend it along the nose of the polar bear, the snout, I should say, not the nose, but the snout. So do the same thing on this side. Blend it up along the snout, wherever you have your snout drawn. And that shadow is what will keep your nose from looking like it's part of the face. Now when I'm blending, I want to blend so it goes real dark here. I leave this alone, and then I blend it so it gets lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Okay. Okay, next we are going to do this part with a little bit of black. So I just want you to take your black, just very lightly. We're going to do this this part right here. This part. Okay, so I want you to blend it down. You can even do this in a circle. Sometimes if it's not blending right, just take the side of your blending stub. And there we go. So that makes this over here. And then we're going to do this part over here, which is just a little bit right there. Again, do it really light. Don't push hard for this. Ah, my alarm's going off. Keep going. There we go. Then if you want, you can take just very, very light, almost like you can't see them, just touch it a little bit. And just put some little hairs in and then blend the rest of this white out. And you're going to blend, it's going to fill, that white will blend in all the, it'll fill in all the blue, and then some of that tiny little bit of black that you put on, you just touched it a little bit, will make little hairs on your polar bear. There we go. Okay, this we keep this really, really white. If you've got black on your blending stub like I do, you need to rub it off, or you need to actually sand it off with one of the sanders. So I just rubbed it off and it seemed to do the trick. Then I'm going to just blend the rest of this white into the... Careful not to hit the black though, because if you hit the black, it'll just get... Careful not to hit this black right here. We want that to be white. And that's the face. Okay, after we have this done, we're going to go ahead and fill in the little paws with white. Anything else? Nice white. And these, you know what? Probably goes this way. Even though it's hard to see on the picture. We always try to color in the direction of the hair on animals. It just makes it a little bit more realistic. So that's why I'm going this way. There we go. Okay. So guys, right here, let's see, these are a little darker. So we're going to just add some little streaks of black. This one's a little darker. This one's darker than this paw. So we're going to add a few streaks. Okay. And then take your blending stub and kind of blend it all together. It should be pretty gray. When you're done, it'll almost blend into this part up here. Then we're going to add a little bit more black. There's mine. Just all gray. But I'm not done. If you look, it's a little bit darker along the edge all the way here. So I'm going to take my black again, and along the edge here, and along the edge of the top, I'm going to put some more black. Now watch what's going to happen. Since that's got to be a little darker. And notice I'm not blending outside the paw. I'm staying inside the line of the paw. There. right here it's too white. See that? Let's get that in there. It needs to blend a little bit more. I like to blend these in a circular motion as I'm moving it around. How's that looking? It's looking better, but I still need some dark here. So guys, you need to look at your picture, and sometimes you might even need to look at it from far away. There, I think that's getting it. So it's darker down here. And sometimes I'm pushing hard when I'm blending, and sometimes I'm pushing light. Oh yeah, that's working real good. I'm looking at it from far away. Keep holding it up to look at it. Okay, and this over here needs to be a little darker. Just a little darker. We don't want it black. This is the only part that's black. Well, and the nose and the eyes, but we haven't gotten to that yet. Okay, there's the other paw. Okay, now we're going to do this paw. This paw is a little bit lighter, so we don't need to, we just put a few wisps of black in there, and then let's put a little darker one down here. Maybe some few shadows over here. Here. Okay. Sometimes when I photocopy these, some of the polar bears turn out a little bit different. So if yours is a little different, just choose which one you want to do. If you want to do what I'm doing up here or what's showing on your picture at your desk. Whoops. I'm blending too quickly and I just pulled some of this black in. I'm trying to make the video short. Yep. Blend these in. And that's about it for that. So this one's light and this one's a little bit darker. Okay, the last thing, let's do the ears a little bit, really lightly. Put a little bit of black because those are gray. There we go. And then the last thing, guys, are the eyes. And those are going to be hard. You got to find kind of a sharp point on your oil pastel. Okay, and then your nose. This eye needs to be a little bigger. Make sure your eyes match. Okay, we're real close. We don't blend those at all, and then we're going to take, if you can, press and move, press and try to get some little white dots in your bear. It's hard to do though. You got to kind of press and move, and that's all done, guys. The last thing to do is to color in nice and dark. Color in, and I would color in oval shapes like this. When you get real close to your polar bear though, slow it down so you don't goof that up. And that's the last thing to do, is finish off and color in your snow. That's it. Have fun.